Welcome, folks, to Friday night softball here under the lights. We are at Sheridan Park, and this is going to be a great one. As tonight, we're going to see Mount St. Mary's Senior Night take on the Sacred Heart Sharks in a Monsignor Martin matchup tonight. Stay with us after the game, as tonight we're going to do Senior Night after the game, so this will be a very interesting one. I'm Tom Prince. I'm joined by Jim Craig, Francis Beck, my producer. I got BJ Stack, hopefully bringing you something special tonight for a view, and we're all ready to get things started. As leadoff for Sacred Heart is Taryn Mason. In the pitch, strike one, that's a foul ball off the fence. On the bump right now for Mount St. Mary's, or the circle, is Taylor Zajac. And behind the plate, Maddie Van Duzen for Mount St. Mary. We'll go through the positions here in a moment. The pitch. That ball's in play. Foul ball, but flew out to the first baseman. There's our first out right there. Go around. Playing first, Alexa Persico. And then over at second base is Alexis Berkmeyer. Third base, Molly Reynolds. Shortstop, Sophia Young. And that's going to be a hit by pitch right there. Sacred Heart's going to get their first runner on. Gracie Corella is playing left field. Sophia Wolf is in center. And in right field is Unique Allen. And there's your right now defensive alignment for Mount St. Mary. That was Barb Coons, who was hit by pitch. Now you're going to see Molly Coon right now is the one who flies out to right field. So we've got two outs, brings up the cleanup hitter, Gabby Petrowski. And that ball's going to be put into play to third base, third over to first. That's going to be over, though, thrown. Gabby's going to get one extra base. So runners on second and third, and we've got Genevieve Bell coming to the plate right now for Sacred Heart. So, Jim, early on, it looks like what we're seeing here is Taylor likes pounding the inside of the zone is what we've seen.
She's now trying to keep it inside. They know there's some really good hitters, high percentage hitters on this team, Sacred Heart team. So she's starting out to go inside. We'll see what happens as the time goes by.
Yeah, so that is going to be a ball right there that went down in the dirt. Count goes 1-0. Zajac comes with the pitch. This ball comes right back to her, and she's going to get out of the bottom of the first right now with the third out. We go right now to the bottom of the first with the score, Sacred Heart 0, Mount St. Mary coming to bat. We'll take a moment to hear from our sponsors and be back for the bottom of the first.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, school playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple.
So we're back right now for the bottom of the first as Mount St. Mary's coming up to bat. Your positional players in the field for Sacred Heart. On the mound for Sacred Heart is Molly Kuhn. Behind the plate, Sydney Mosher. Over at first, Gabby Petrowski. Second, Genevieve Bell. Third, Taryn Mason. Shortstop, Ali Morganti. Emma Pop is in center field. Is in left field. Barb Coons is in center field. And in right field is Mia Tobia. And up to bat to lead off for Mount St. Mary will be Sophia Young, the shortstop. we get ready. Here's the first pitch. Was going to do a drag bunt right there, but pulled back, called it a ball. Count is 1-0. Comes the pitch, and it's you can see she's trying to slap that the other way right there, Jim. 0-2 count.
Going with the pitch on that one time.
It's the one time, we'll talk about this, I know, during the game, right? That outside pitch is big for a lot of pitchers. There's reasons for it, and we'll get into that. This may be the one time when you got a slap hitter where the outside pitch may not be something that you want to be throwing all the time.
She took that one right up the middle, Tom.
Did a great job, right? Adjusted in mid-pitch. Made her adjustment, goes right up the middle. And the center fielder was really playing in. That's a hit usually all the time. Almost comes up with a big play right there.
And they are quite a bit in. The pitcher Molly Kuhn has had a very good year. She's struck out 45 hitters so far in the time that she's pitched, and ERA is less than 2.50. So she's doing a good job, and they have a lot of confidence, so they're putting those outfielders in just a little bit. We'll see where that goes, Tom.
So the first pitch fouls off right there. Up to bat is Molly Reynolds. Molly looks for the second pitch. She drives that one right down the line. It is going to be foul, though, so the count will go 0-2 on Molly Reynolds right here. But we'll talk a little bit about kind of that outside pitch and things. We talk about a lot of the broadcast, and there's a reason why so many people like that outside corner. And that's going to be fouled off right there. And you saw right now Mosher setting up on that outside corner right there, which is kind of one of the reasons we talk about it. Why does a pitcher want to focus on that outside corner, especially with high school? And I don't care whether it's softball or baseball, because I believe it's the same reason.
Again, to take to the outside corner, it's a pitch far and away. It's tough to bring all the way around, get all the way around with their bat, and as an umpire, it's one that you want to concentrate on, because especially when they're hitting that outside corner, and it's a strike, we want to really be in good position to see it all.
Okay, so a couple things just happened right now. Sophia Young did take off, go to second base. We're going to actually see Coach comes in and talks about it, because he felt, I think, that Molly got in the way of the throw, and that's the reason why their catcher couldn't make the throw. But I think the catcher had to make contact with there for them to make that call. No contact was made. You can't call that to say there was an interference.
On an interference, and it's the umpire's judgment there, Tom, but on an interference, okay, the umpires have to deem that she hindered or confused. So even if there's not contact, but in the umpire's judgment, he must have felt, and there you go on that outside corner. Yep. Sorry to get through.
No.
But there can be without contact, but the umpire has to judge to make sure that they confused or hindered.
So Sophia Wolf right now is the one who's up to bat right here. Sophia actually saw a strike right there. Count is 1-2, and definitely you saw going to both sides of the plate. Wolf right now, the number 3 hitter, trying to get that base hit, get Sophia Young home. That ball's going to go outside. Count remains 2-2 right now. And for those of you Western New York fans out there, Western New York Athletic fans, yes, this is the niece of Frank Wolf right here. And that's strike 3. That's the second out right now for Mount St. Mary. Now comes up the first baseman, Alexa Persico.
She's one of the 3 seniors, Tom, that they're going to be honoring today.
Yep.
All of them captains today.
That ball's down low ball. She's going to take off right there. Called safe. Ball does get by. She's going to try to get home. We got to play at the plate. It was too far. And Mount St. Mary takes the lead by Sophia Young's base running right there. Does a great job of being aggressive, Jim.
Yeah, she sure did. And the throw was just a bit high. Fielder came in and backed the butt up like she should, but it was just a bit high, and it's 1-0.
So the first run of the game right now. And here comes the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner right there. And here comes the pitch, and that's going to be down low for a ball. Here comes the pitch there by Sacred Heart, the pitch, and that ball change up, driven to the third baseman. That's going to be a play at first and out at first base. That right now brings us to the end of the first inning with Mount St. Mary taking the lead 1-0 over Sacred Heart. We're going to stay here, though, for a moment, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we were talking about on air. So that outside pitch, to me, is we're seeing more and more on both the softball side as well as the baseball side. We're seeing it more and more. And there's a reason, right? If for you as a hitter to hit that outside pitch, you better think that you're sending that out to right field. And most hitters are not driving the ball out to right field. They're doing what you said. They're either going to roll over on it, put the ball as a ground ball into play into the left side, or they're going to hit that lazy pop-up out there and either way get out. There's a reason that we see this outside pitch used so much, and that's two of the biggest reasons right there.
And Tom, you're 100% right. The good hitters, Tom, the good hitters do exactly what you say. They go with the pitch. I think we saw that in the first inning. With the pitch, take it to right field, take it to wherever they want to. Good hitters do that. And again, a lot of times it's difficult to get all the way around, depending on the speed, obviously, the pitcher. But that outside, you're going to see the outside pitch. You don't see as much inside as you used to.
Again, your better ones are going to move the ball around the plate because they don't want to sit out here all day. We actually saw Mount St. Mary's pitcher right here, right? She was inside early in the count. So we are back now here for the start of the second inning. And the first pitch is a ball. Up to bat is number 13, Eileen Maney. Here comes the pitch, and that ball's going to be grounded to third base. Oh, quick over to first, and we got our first out for Mount St. Mary right here. You know, Jim, for those of you that may not be, watch softball all the time or have a kid here that's all the time, I'm going to tell you the two players I give most credit to, because they got to be fearless, are first and third baseman here, right? Absolutely fearless when it comes to any ball that's hit their way.
And you see all the infielders and the pitcher wearing the face masks, and that is something that you see around the country. And it's an important, it gives you a little bit more solace, but you're right. They have to read that bunt. They play in close on the corners, and it's a difficult position.
Up to bat right now is Sydney Mosher, the catcher, and we've got a 1-1 count on hers. That was a called strike, swing and a miss right there.
Everything's been on the ground so far for Sacred Heart. Let's see what they can do.
And that ball, that's the inside there pitch that we just saw right there. And that count's going to go 1-2 right now. But I'll tell you, and the reason why I say that, not every young woman that plays softball wears those masks either. And I've already done games already this season where the first and third baseman do not wear one. And that's going to be popped up. It looks like the shortstop's underneath, and there's going to be the second out of the inning right there. So we've got 2 outs. Up to bat right now will be Emma Pop.
Tom, just getting back to what you said, those aren't mandatory, but they're highly, highly recommended.
Yep. I totally agree. Like I said, and I've seen some, especially when you've got that fake bunt and then you're going to go and swing. Unbelievable how quick a ball can come off the bat.
And the way they play slapper defense the same way. That's why that second baseman, who's usually in tight for that, needs to have that mask on.
That's going to be a called strike up at the letters right there. Strike one. You could see Zajac right now really doing a good job on the mound for Mount St. Mary. And the pitch, and that ball is going to be fouled down the first baseline. Foul, though. We've got the count goes 0-2 on Pop. So this is kind of, I think, what we're going to talk about here. Now we should see the outside, right? You see a lot of the outside right now. Do you go a little farther outside?
Yeah, and she just came inside, so you're probably going to see that outside.
And that ball's going to be off the bat, foul right now, and that goes off the fence right now of Mount St. Mary's side. Count stays 0-2 on Pop. Strike three called right there. That's the end of the top of the second inning right there. We've done 1.5. We're going to go to commercial, come back for the bottom of the second as Mount St. Mary leads 1-0 in this one.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Okay, folks, we are back right now for the bottom of the second. Leading off for Mount St. Mary is the pitcher, Taylor Zajac, right now. She's really looked good on the mound. That changeup right now is big to get that strike three. Now we'll see what she does with the bat. And that pitch goes high, ball one right now. That's going to be fouled back up off the fence right here. Count's going to go even at 1.
Pretty nice cut on that one, Tom.
Yeah.
Really nice.
You saw she was being aggressive. She's got that high leg kick out front right there, and she was looking to drive that one. And that ball's going to be put into play right there over to the second baseman. Stays with it right there, gets the out for the first out of the second inning right here. That's what you got to do. You got to be able to put it into play.
That's for sure, Tom. Put it into play. And just as a note, there was another nice swing by Taylor Zajac. Just hit it to the second baseman, but she's a freshman, so Mount St. Mary's is looking for a lot from her in the future as well as in this game.
And now up comes the right fielder, Unique Allen, right now. She's going to take a ball right there for ball one. And that pitch is inside for ball two right here. Two balls, no strike. You see Kuhn getting ready for the throw the pitch. Wind up, and that ball's going to be called ball inside right there. Count goes 3-0. Think she's got the green light right here, Jim?
I think she does. She looks like being the sixth hitter, and she looks like she's going to be someone that can move the ball around, that's for sure.
And that ball's going to be a strike high right up the letters right there. Count goes 3-1.
guess she didn't have that.
Well, remember, they're also going to say if you're going to get the green light, that better be belt high. I thought that was up letter high right there, so I'm not sure I wanted her to swing at that one. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2 right there. Count goes full on Allen. Kuhn battling back nicely from a 3-0, right? It's what you want your pitcher to do, battle back. She's done that. And there's a pitch, and that ball's going to be put into play, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Allen does what she needs to for a hit right there. So now we've got a runner on first base, 1 out. Coming up to bat right now will be Gracie Cruella, the left fielder. We saw Sophia Young run the bases real well in the first inning, get a run. Can we also see the same thing from Allen right now? And the pitch. That ball's going to be down low. Count goes 1-0.
That last at bat was kind of unique. In the box, she was off the plate. Thought that they would pitch her outside, and they pitched her inside.
Yep.
So.
And here comes the pitch, and that ball's going to be popped up. Third baseman underneath it, and then we've got right now the second out of the inning. Coming up right now will be the catcher for Mount St. Mary. 2 outs, runner on first. Maddie Van Duzen comes to the plate. Kuhn gets set. She delivers the pitch, and that's going to be a strike on the outside corner right there. Boy, that's a tough pitch to hit right there, I'll tell you that.
Nice pitch.
So count is 0-1 on Van Duzen. And that ball's going to be fouled right there. First base coach kind of gives it a little kick right there. We're good. Get the ball right back into play. Count goes 0-2.
It's called the speed up rule.
That's absolutely it. Hey, listen, however we get it, right?
Sure.
And here comes the pitch. And that ball's high right there, but I totally agree with Van Dusen. You've got to swing at that. That's that borderline pitch up at the letters. You don't want to let it go. Great job of fouling off a tough pitch right there.
And again, with an 0-2 count, you've got to protect the plate, as you said.
So the wind picks up right here. Seems to be blowing in a little bit too. Here comes the pitch, and that's strike 3 right there, right on the outside corner. Kuhn does what she needs to do to keep the score 1-0. We're going to go to the top of the third with Mount St. Mary leading 1-0. And we'll be right back as a word from our sponsors.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
We're back right now at the top of the third inning. But moving quick here, Jim. It really is.
Good pace of the game so far, Tom.
Yep. And right now, up to bat is your shortstop, Ali Morganti. And Ali right now tries to drag bunt. Comes back foul off the fence. The count goes 0-1. Tough. Obviously, you've got to see Ali's got to have speed. When you see the third baseman that close, you're trying to utilize that speed.
And it's nice when they come out of that left-handed batter's box as opposed to right.
And there's a drag bunt right here. She's got a chance over to first and out. Very good job there by Taylor Zajac right now to come off the mound and make the play right there. I think if Allie may have gotten that off a little bit to either side of the mound to make your pitcher make the adjustment, unfortunately that went straight to her right there.
Made a great play. Very quick down the line. They had to make a good one.
Which we said she had to have wheels to be doing this, right? So now up to bat is your right fielder, Mia Tobia. Tobia's going to foul off the first pitch down the first baseline out of play. So the count goes 0-1. Oh, I apologize. No, this is back to the top of the order. Tobia is the flex player, so she's actually playing right field. She's not batting, but Taryn Mason right now is back up to play. So the first pitch right there is, or the second pitch right there is a ball. So 1-1 right now is the count. Zajac with the pitch. That ball's going to be fouled behind us out of play. Count goes 1-2 on Mason right now, the leadoff batter for Sacred Heart.
Taryn Mason's a senior. She's hitting .334 as the last stats that come out.
And here comes the pitch. And that pitch is right at the letters right there. Strike 3. You can see right now Mount St. Mary, the teammates infield come in and slap hands right there with their pitcher, Taylor Zajac. Now up to bat is the center fielder, Barb Coons right now. Trying to get that base runner for Sacred Heart, make something happen. That ball's going to go inside and low for ball 1. Coons steps back in the batter's box. You can see right now Zajac gets ready to pitch. That's going to be inside right there. Count's going to be right now 2-0. You can see, boy, Zajac really is pounding the inside of that zone. Another ball right there. Count's going to go 3-0. We saw the last inning right there. We saw Kuhn come back and absolutely come back from a 3-0 count. Let's see what Zajac does.
She's on the inside portion of the plate that time.
And that's going to be ball high. That's ball 4. So there you go. Sacred Heart gets Coons, gets that runner they needed to get things going, brings up the pitcher. Right now, Kuhn, and this is where you say, got to help yourself right here, Jim.
Yeah. That is for sure. And again, big, tall girl. We'll see exactly how she's going to swing that bat. That was a pretty good swing that time, just a little bit behind.
And right now you can see that was a foul ball off the fence. Count goes 0-1. Zajac right now looks. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be fouled up off the fence right there again. Count's going to go 0-2. Sorry, we're just trying to fix our camera at the moment, which is why we're on a different angle right now. We'll go back to that angle, but unfortunately when some of these balls hit that fence hard, it does adjust our cameras. So the count is 0-2. Zajac's trying to come back right here. Ball gets put into play. Over to first, and we've got right now our third out of the inning right there. Does a great job of getting that batter, especially coming off a walk right there. So one runner left stranded for Sacred Heart. It's the end of 2.5 right now as Mount St. Mary leads this one 1-0. We go to the bottom of the third after we hear from our sponsors.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it. and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Mount St. Mary with the lead in the bottom of the third on senior night. Leading off right now for Mount St. Mary is the number 9 batter, Alexis Berkmeyer, the second baseman. She's going to take a strike on the outside corner right there. And here's the pitch. Looks bunt. Fouls it, though, off. Count goes 0-2. And you can see Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart still is, they're expecting a lot of small ball. Obviously, don't think anybody's going to drive the ball today. And that's strike 3 right there. You can see right there, Kuhn comes in with the high fastball right there. Gets high fives from her teammates. Mount St. Mary now goes to the top of the order. Sophia Young comes up. As she got on base the first inning, ran around the bases with a couple of steals, gets home, and right now that is our only run of the game. Kuhn delivers. There's going to be a bunt. First baseman comes up over to first right there as the second baseman covers, and we've got right now the second out of the inning. Up to bat right now will be your third baseman, Molly Reynolds.
A lot of good players. That was a relatively close play on a young lady that's quite the athlete. Sophia Young was the Channel 4 Scholar Athlete for the year, the month, and the year.
And that's going to be a ground ball right back to Kuhn. She delivers over to first base for the third out right there. So you can see we've got a 1-2-3 inning. Right now we're at the top of the fourth. This one's flying. We're 1-0. I mean, Jim, right now you can see as both teams seem to be really like they know each other's game real well is what we're seeing out there.
Yeah, you're seeing good defense. I think we've had one error in the 3 innings. Good defense, and the pitching has been excellent so far.
And the error, was that the one over at third base when you steal? Is that the one you're talking about? And even that's a tough play right there. Somebody sliding into you, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even go out and say like, it was such a bad error. It was nothing here. It was a very tough play. Somebody sliding in at you. I get it. But you could see you could see every bunt right now has been covered well. You could see the plays have really been covered well, especially by your corners right there. Really right now we've seen good defense, good pitching, and really the pitching has been extraordinary because they've all hit their spots today and done what they wanted to do.
And when the pitching is on, that's why we get games that move like this.
Yep. Oh, I 100% agree with that one.
As someone who's been back behind the plate years ago, when pitchers are on, you just let them throw and hopefully be able to see and be consistent and let them do their thing.
Absolutely. So now up to bat, leading off is Gabby Petrowski, the first baseman. She's going to pop this one up. Left fielder's underneath it is not going to be able to make the play. That's going to be a single. I don't think the shortstop realized where the ball was. Jim, we talked about this wind, and it is blowing in right now. It's in our face. We can feel it, and that's one where the actual wind absolutely had effect on the ball. So Petrowski's going to get on a single. Next up is Genevieve Bell, the second baseman, and that's going to be a ball low right there.
They count on Gabby a lot on the mound and also at the plate. She was there all Western New York last year.
And that pitch right there is going to be high and outside, as right now Bell counts 2-0. And that pitch is going to be put into play. This is going to be another tough play right here. Oh, what a nice catch right there by the right fielder. You can see right there, Unique Allen comes up with a big catch as you saw the ball drift because of the wind right there. She
What a
makes a
great-
big play and makes sure that Petrowski stays at first base.
What a great play there, Tom. She came from a long distance to be able to backhand that as the ball was on its way down. Excellent play.
So there's the first out right there of the inning. And right now, that was the first strike to Eileen Manny right now. Zajac pitches, and that's a high strike right there. Count goes 0-2.
Oh, if we mentioned before, but this battery for Mount St. Mary's were both freshmen, pitcher and the catcher.
Wow. And that ball's going to be put into play. That's going to go foul. As you can see right there, Reynolds does get her glove on it. Is it in foul territory? Yeah, Mount St. Mary's future looks good, especially with this pitcher on the mound, no doubt about it. I mean, Zajac right now is really doing everything she can. I'm looking for that high fastball right here. That's going to be low. Put into play, though. Shortstop underneath. There's the second out of the inning. When you see those batters and they swing at that high strike, especially early in the count, it's everyone's favorite pitch, right? Why? It's that eye level. I see it the best, but it's unfortunately one of the toughest pitches to hit.
Absolutely.
0-2, I'm probably looking at that same exact spot.
And hopefully if you let it go, it's going to be called a ball.
Yep. Now up to bat for Sacred Heart, Sydney Mosher, the catcher. She's going to take a ball, though, right there. So count 1-0. We've got 2 outs right here. Mosher doing a great job behind the dish. She's going to put this into play. Oh, what a play right there. Pop comes up. No, I'm sorry. Bell comes up. I'm really doing well right there. I apologize. That's Berkmeyer over at second base who comes up big on that play. Apologize there, Alexis. She comes up big right there. As that gets by her, there's a good chance that you actually see Petrowski over on third base right there, and you've got runners on first and third there with 2 outs. So that's a big play there by Berkmeyer.
It took a low hop, and she stayed low right on the ball. It was a great play.
Yep,
We've
Jim,
seen
I
some
agree.
really good defense.
No, I agree with you 100% of what I was going to say. You're right. We've seen a lot of good defense today. And right now, I mean, you're talking bottom 4 right here. 1-0, bottom 4 already.
Yeah.
I mean, this game started at almost 7:30 on the nose. We're at 8:04 right now.
A half an hour for 3.5 innings.
Yeah, I mean, wow, just really well played softball today. But I'll tell you, if I'm right now, Mosher behind the plate, that was a nice poke. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing to hang your head on that one. That was a poke right there. Great job. You almost did something big right there for your team.
And you know, Tom, that watching the way the girls are playing, it's important to give those people who work with them each and every day credit. So from Mount St. Mary's, head coach John Rogowski and Julia Blujas, both of them coaching for Mount St. Mary's, and for the Sacred Heart, Karen Conway's the head coach, Jill Hamilton, assisted by Jill Hamilton, and Sarah Becker. And you can see that coaching has made a big difference here.
Oh, no doubt about it. So we're going to get set right now for the bottom of the 4th. Leading off right now is Sophia Wolf. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 1 right there. Kuhn seems to be settling real nice too, right? You can really see she's got a good command of the zone right now. And the pitch, swing and a miss again on that outside corner right there. Count goes 0-2 on Wolf. With the count 0-2, Kuhn pitches. That's going to be high and outside, though. Count goes 1-2. You can see Mount St. Mary really getting excited over there. The bench is really getting into the game, all standing. Wolf right now. Oh, another great play.
One after another.
Morganti comes up big right there. Robs Wolf, no doubt. What a great hit. Let's see if we can get a replay on that one.
Well,
oh, here comes the replay. Look at that. Right down it. What a catch right there. We got a chance to see the replay live. Up to bat right now, Alexa Persico. The pitch. That ball's going to be down low right now. Good job right there as our producer Francis Beck comes up big right there with that replay. Here comes the pitch. That ball's going to be fouled up off the fence right there. Count goes even at 1. Everyone can see. You can see we've got 3 camera angles going today. Still trying to work on a 4th. Here comes the pitch. Kuhn delivers. Nice changeup right there. It's for a strike. Count goes 1-2. We've seen both pitchers use that changeup effectively today. Not often. We've seen it very sparingly, but when it delivered it looked really good, tough to hit. And that ball's going to be fouled off again. As you can see, Persico right now really challenging and battling at this at bat.
Going back to that changeup time again, getting back to the basics. The pitch is thrown to fool the batter, and it's done a pretty good job so far.
Wind picks up right now. Kuhn delivers. That ball's going to be high. Count's going to go 2-2 right now on Persico.
Not a bad 1-2 pitch. Trying to have Persico go after that, and she wanted no part of it, Tom.
And here comes the pitch by Kuhn. She delivers. And that's strike 3 on that outside corner. She's been living there today. Now comes back up the pitcher, Taylor Zajac right now, looking to help herself. She had a nice ball hit to the second baseman earlier in this game. The pitch, that ball's going to be low and outside right there for ball 1. You can hear the wind in our headsets right now as it is picking up.
It sure is.
Here comes the pitch. Kuhn delivers, and that pitch is going to be fouled right now over into the baseball field behind us as they got a game going on over there also. Count goes 1-1. Zajac gets ready. Kuhn gets the sign. She delivers, and that ball's going to be popped up foul behind us right there. Count goes 1-2.
Took a little off, and she was a little ahead of that one time.
But again, what do you want to do with those, Jim? Foul it off, give it a chance for another pitch,
what
right?
She did.
Yep.
That's exactly what she did.
So Zajac gets ready. Kuhn delivers. That ball's going to go down low.
Both these pitchers have mixed it up nicely today. Very nice.
Yep, 2 balls, 2 strikes right there. The pitch. And that ball is going to be fouled right now. That's going to be out of play. Boy, you can see the wind took that one. That was farther than I thought it went. But it went out of play into the crowd. Crowd out there. The gentleman makes a great catch right there, throws the ball in. Count remains 2-2 right now. We're at the bottom of the 4th. Mount St. Mary with a 1-0 lead. Kuhn delivers the pitch, and that ball is going to be popped up. The first baseman underneath it, and there you go. That's the 3rd out of the inning. We now go to the top of the 5th. Mount St. Mary leads this one 1-0. We'll be back to start the 5th inning after a word from our sponsors.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
We're back to start the top of the 5th inning. Leading off for Sacred Heart will be number 11, the left fielder, Emma Pop. So Jade Zajac right now looking to get her sign. Pop digs in right now, the batter's box. Zajac delivers, and that ball's going to be high right there. Count goes 1-0.
Zajac has good zip on the ball all through the first 4 innings.
And that ball's going to be fouled right now. Count goes 1-1 as Pop, nice line drive, just fouled. They're going to say to her, right, straighten that one out.
Just a little behind it.
Yep. You can see Zajac checking her arm for the signals. The pitch, and that ball's going to be right on that outside corner right there. Strike 2. Count goes 1-2 on Pop. One ball, 2 strikes. And that ball's going to be high, but you could saw Pop looked at it though, right? So good pitch with one ball, 2 strike with that count. Very good spot for that one.
Excellent spot for that.
So count goes 2-2. Let's see what Zajac does now. Right now, she's looking for the signs again. The pitch, and that ball's going to be fouled off the fence right there. So the count remains right now 1-2. Actually 2-2, right?
2-2.
Zajac looks at her arm for her signs. The pitch, and that ball's going to be put into play. And there you go. There's the first out of the inning right there. Another good play there by Molly Reynolds. She's been fantastic over at third base for Mount St. Mary's. Now coming up to bat will be the shortstop, Ali Morganti. She makes that big play we saw that we replayed at shortstop. Morganti right now set in the box, and that ball's going to be put into play. She hits over to second baseman. Mount St. Mary makes the play. Berkmeyer again, another good play over at second base for Mount St. Mary's.
And again, Tom, everything's been on the ground.
Yep.
Everything, but both teams.
Or the pop-ups have been in the infield. Right? They've been nothing real deep.
This wind doesn't allow it to go much further.
Well, we saw that. We saw one that the left fielder thought they were playing earlier. If you remember, it landed in the dirt. So now Taryn Mason up to bat right now. She's going to take a ball. Count goes 1-0.
We make mention that Taryn is the only senior. It's a young Sacred Heart team as well. She's the only senior on the team.
And that ball's going to go outside right now.
And
so, go ahead, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say that Taryn is, as a senior, as I said, and she's going to attend St. Bonaventure next year.
Will she be playing softball?
And I'm not sure if her intentions are to play there, but at this point in time.
Okay. So that ball is going to go fouled and out of play right now. So the count will be even at 1. I apologize. 2 balls, 1 strike. I apologize. Here's the pitch, and that ball's going to be in there for a strike. Counts evens up at 2 right there.
Lower portion of the strike zone, right over the middle of the plate, Tom. Nice pitch.
Zajac gets the sign, looks to deliver. That pitch is going to go in there, going to be fouled off back to the fence, as we're going to stay right now even at 2. Mason up here battling right now for Sacred Heart. Zajac right now gets set. Here comes the pitch. That ball's going to be hit. Oh, that's over Allen's head right there. Mason's going to get a chance to go all the way right here. Allen just gets it right now. Gets in the second. They're going to try to score her. And she's in there safe right there. What a play, a bang-bang play at the plate. But Mason ties this game up 1-1 right now.
Again, Tom, just a great hit down the right field line. We talked about it in the first inning, didn't we? Going with the pitch. And she took it hard to right field. Again, the senior and the captain got Sacred Heart on the board.
No doubt. Wow, what a great hit right there. Now we've got a tie ball game. Good pitch, good hit, everything done well right there. That ball's going to be low right there as Coons comes up to bat right now, the center fielder. Here comes the pitch. And that ball's going to go down to first baseline. So one of the baseball players over there didn't have his glove on. Takes the glove out over there. I'm telling you, these girls got to show him over there what to do, right? Counts even at 1. There's a pitch, and that's going to go out of play down that first baseline, foul into the brush over there. Count goes 1-2.
We hope they can find it in that brush.
Yeah, I don't know. But we'll see. Some young man's over there looking. Here comes the pitch. That ball's going to go low. Count goes even at 2 right here. Here comes the pitch, and that ball's going to be put into play. This is second baseman makes a great play right there. Berkmeyer again comes over, makes a play for the third out. We now go to the bottom of the 5th. Sacred Heart ties this one up 1-1. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th after we hear from our sponsors.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
We're at right now the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for Mount St. Mary is Unique Allen. She's going to take a strike for the first pitch. Count is 0-1 on Allen. That ball's going to go high right there, 1-1.
Well, the first time she was at bat time, they went inside on her. Let's see where they go now.
And that's a swing and a miss right there. Count goes 1-2 on Allen.
Again, back
right
inside.
Sorry, Jim. Kuhn just really does. You can see after that first inning has settled in beautifully. She really has a good command of the zone. And that's
Moving
a swing and a
pitch.
miss. Strike 3 right there. What is it? It's that outside pitch.
Tom, the first two pitches were near the middle of the plate. The second one was inside. The third one was outside. That's just a nice job of moving the ball around.
I agree right there with you, Jim, no doubt. Next up to bat is Gracie Cruella. She's going to take a strike right there.
Grace is one of the seniors that are being honored here tonight, Tom, and
now what a great stab by the third baseman. She's going to throw her out right there. Another great play by the third baseman. That right there is going to be the woman who just comes up with the big play in the inning before, Taryn Mason right there, as she comes up big over at third base right now.
It's amazing the defense we've seen here tonight.
On both sides.
On both sides, absolutely.
And that pitch is going to be a ball right there, as up to bat right now is the catcher, Maddie Van Duzen. And right there, that's going to be it for that inning right now. We're going to go to the top of the sixth. We got a barn burner right here. As it's 1-1, we go to the top of the sixth. Jim, before we go there, why don't you tell us, what have you seen so this game? What's going well? What do you think needs to change for either team right now to put them over the top?
Well, it's funny, Tom, because I think they're doing what obviously it's been a pitcher's game. There's no two ways about it. Both pitchers are throwing very, very well. And you might see the coaches get into a little bit of razzle-dazzle, possibly in maybe coming off and laying down a bunt or doing something just a little bit different. I didn't see too many left-handed slappers, so we're probably not going to have that as much as a tool. But again, the defense has been – the ball is being hit. Few strikeouts, but not many. The ball is being hit. So I think that whenever that ball's being hit, that means that they're swinging, and that's what you want them to do. Sooner or later, it's going to fall in, as we saw with Taryn Mason. So it's just a terrific game, and I think you say keep doing what you're doing, but let's see if they decide to play the short game a little bit here and get runners on base.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think we're going to see small ball right now? You know, we've seen bunting. It's not like we haven't seen it already, Jim.
No.
Both teams have tried it.
New pitcher is number 7.
So it looks like Mount St. Mary's going to make a change right here. And Gracie Cruella is going to come in from left field to pitch.
Tom, the couple of names that you mentioned, Sophia Wolf, and we all know Frank's her uncle, Paul's her dad, and so on and so forth. Mom and Dad are here and everything else. It's a name that was known from the Kenmore area a lot. Also, I've been privileged to know many people from the Corella family and this is Gracie, daughter, granddaughter. Really good to see them. They have a long line of really good athletes in the family, and it's nice to see coming in here to pitch, and we'll see if she can continue on with what Ms. Zajac started. Gracie is going to the St. John Fisher next year and hopes to make the softball team. It's a nice program there, Tom.
That
nice
is for both boys and girls, it's a very nice program. So you can see we've already had the switch. This literally was just an easy swap, right? As Zajac goes out to left field and Cruella comes in to pitch. And up to bat right now is the pitcher, Molly Kuhn, looking to help herself right now to break this 1-1 tie. Jim, going real well. Why do you think Zajac comes out of the game?
It could be something, and we really don't know, Tom, but it could be something injury or maybe they have a pitch count on it or nobody knows. But again, she was really throwing well, and you just hoped that there was no injury or she didn't pull anything. He had a ground out shortstop to first base for the first out of the inning.
So now up to bat is number 15, Gabby Petrowski right here. So you said pitch count right there. Do you see teams ever put the girls on pitch counts? Do you see that often?
Not much. Only if they're coming off an injury some type. If they haven't played in a long time and they want to bring them back in slowly, that would be the only time that you see anything like that.
Could it be that she's a freshman right there, and could be from the perspective of just a freshman?
That's something that I didn't think of, but it's a very good point, because you're going from a freshman to a senior.
Yep.
And
in a very tight game too,
yeah.
right? So the count goes 1-1 right here. The pitch, and that ball's going to be lined. Petrowski, great hit right up the middle, almost that same spot that we saw. Wolf hit, right? And then what we saw was Morgante make a great play with her, almost that same exact spot right there.
She's batting .302 on the year, Tom, and she's got 2 home runs, and she also pitches, got a very good ERA with just a little over 2.
And that pitch is a strike one right there as Genevieve Bell is up to bat. So timeout called right now by Mount St. Mary's as they're going to come in and talk for a moment. So you think this is more of a defensive talk about the defense with a runner right now out there?
And again, it could be one or two things. You've got your 6th hitter coming up, so it could be the way to pitcher, or it could have been just defense. Most likely just the defense. Each coach gets 3 defensive conferences throughout the game. So he used one, and I would assume that you're probably right that it was done. The whole infield came in, so he wanted to alert him.
So that was a foul ball right there. Count goes 0-2 on Bell. Corolla gets her sign, pitches in, and that ball's lined right there, and that's going to be a single as we now have got runners on first and second with 1 out. And now coming up to bat, Eileen Maney. This is a big spot right now in the game.
She's your designated player. Just a hitter here today, Tom.
And that pitch is a strike right there, low in the outside corner right at the knees. Meany right now, set in the box. Cruella gets her sign, the pitch, and that's again on the outside corner right there. Count goes 0-2. You see right now kind of what we've talked about, focusing on that outside corner. We're seeing it right now happen with Cruella on the mound. And the pitch, oh, nice change-up right there. That's strike 3. Great off-speed pitch. Now you got 2 outs for Mount St. Mary. Now up to the plate is number 22, the catcher, Sydney Mosher, who's put the ball into play hard so far a few times. Cruella gets her sign. She delivers. And that pitch is going to be just high and outside for a ball.
Sydney is just a sophomore year. Again, these are 2 very young teams. A lot of good things to come.
And that pitch is lined right now. That's going to get to the outfield. We've got right now bases loaded, 2 outs. And you can see right there, Mosher comes up big. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Now comes up to bat is number 11, the left fielder, Emma Pop. Okay, the pitch. Cruella delivers, and that's a swing and a miss right there. Strike one. Pop calls timeout. She digs into the box. Cruella looks at her wrist for the sign. She gets it. She delivers. And that's going to be a called strike right at the letters right there. Strike two. 0-2. We've got bases loaded. We got 2 outs. We got a 1-1 game. We've got a barn burner. Everybody right now is into this. The crowd. I can't believe the crowd. It's all the way down the sidelines, both ways right here.
It's a great Friday night crowd. A lot of people getting their money's worth.
No doubt.
And more.
So Pop right now digs in, and that pitch is going to go awry. Little outside right there. It looks like it got away from Cruella, but no big deal. You could see right there that Van Duzen does a good job of slowing it down so it doesn't really get away so that they could score. Count goes 1-2 right now. The pitch, and again gets away. That's going to be 2-2 right now. So the ball got under the fence. That's a dead ball right now because it went under the fence, and Sacred Heart now will score the second run. The only reason that happened is as the ball got away, unfortunately on the fence back near us, there is some holes in the bottom of the fence. That ball actually hits one of the holes, unfortunately, and that's how they score a run.
Yep.
It almost looked like Corolla was holding onto the ball a little too long on those last ones.
It looks like she was trying to get some spin on the ball and maybe just held on it just a bit.
And that pitch right now is going to be inside as the count goes 3-0 right now on Pop. Now remember too, Jim, you don't have to give her the perfect pitch, right? You have first base open, so that perfect pitch doesn't have to happen. So Cruella looks in, she gets ready, she delivers, and that pitch is going to be popped up, but it's going to be caught right there by the third baseman. And Mount St. Mary gets out of the inning, but Sacred Heart does score that second run. We're now going to go to the bottom of the 6th on senior night. Folks, listen, stay with us at the end of this game. We will go to senior night for Mount St. Mary at the end of this game. So we are not going to cut the broadcast. We're going to stay. They're going to honor the 3 seniors right here. And
This is always a terrific ceremony. Terrific in the sense that they get the honor they deserve for playing this long and being a big part of the team. And they also, the sad thing is this is going to be their last year, but they're going on for bigger things, and we hope many, many good things. And so it'll be great to see the ceremony done.
No doubt. Listen, I've gotten a chance to experience it as a father for 2 of my sons that went through it. And it is very tough as a parent, there's no doubt. But it is something that you get so happy for because it is something they've worked so hard. And I'm not saying it's even so hard for 4 years of high school, right? Or 2 years on the varsity team for a lot of them. This is something they've been working at since they were on T-ball, right? And they were, and then they went over to rookie softball, right? And they went over to all those longs. This has been working for years. And this is their way to celebrate all the work that they've put in. And that mom and dad out here drove to, coached, been a part of, every single thing that went along the way, that they get a chance to celebrate along with them.
Yeah, this is a great evening, and it's kind of the culmination of exactly what you said. And the parents being honored just as much as those seniors for all the work that they put in it.
No doubt. So we're going to see right now the first pitch get delivered, and that ball's going to be fouled out by Alexis Berkmeyer. She's had a big day over at second base. She's come up big with a lot of plays right there. And right now the pitch. And swing and a miss. It's that changeup again. We're seeing a little bit more of it. As you can see right now, Kuhn definitely using it to her advantage. No balls, 2 strikes. Kuhn gets set. She's going to deliver the pitch. And that ball's going to go high right there. Count goes 1-2.
You can could see the focus of Berkmeyer. She did strike out the first time, and she doesn't want to do it here.
That ball's going to be
That's a good
low,
eye.
ball 2.
It's a good cut.
And that's going to be strike 3 right there. Kuhn delivers again. So that's going to take us back up to the top of the order. Sophia Young's going to come up to bat. She's right now the only run of the game. Can she make something happen again here in the 6th?
She put her bat on the ball twice for a single, and then she grounded the first baseman.
And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be that slap hit she was looking to do, but she's going to swing and a miss for strike 1.
Sophia's a senior and going to SUNY Binghamton.
And that slap hit's going to go foul down the third baseline right now, so the count is going to go 0-2. So she'll be joining my son down at Binghamton as he'll be a senior down there. And here comes the pitch. It's that slap hit again. It's going to go foul. She's trying to do what she can to get that right down that third baseline. We already saw once today Mason lay out for one pretty much over there, make a great play. She's hugging the line right now. And that slap hit, that's going to be tough. Oh, you can see Kuhn makes the play right there.
Again, Tom, good movement, good read as soon as she got off the mound, and it was an excellent catch, a lot harder than it looked.
Well, again, remember, why? Because that wind's blowing in, and that almost blew in right enough to hit that ball on the ground, and then who knows what happens, right? It could spray anywhere on the field. And there's a first pitch strike right there to Reynolds. As you can see, Kuhn hitting that outside corner again. Count goes 0-1. And swing and a miss. There's that changeup right there again. Reynolds falls behind right now, 0-2. And Kuhn delivers. That's going to be just a little too far outside, but I like the pitch right there at an 0-2 count.
That's the sequel to going up high on 0-2. Taking it outside, put it in the box.
And the pitch. Ooh, that's going to be fouled off right there. As you can see, Reynolds really staying in there, fouled off that tough pitch. And we get set. The pitch. And that one's going to be given a ride right there. As you can see, Reynolds right now standing on second base with a double. And you can see that was a shot. And I'll tell you, the wind knocked it down right there. Did you see that? I couldn't believe that.
I think the wind has calmed down a little bit since the middle innings, but it's still blowing pretty good.
And you can see the trees are all moving out there. You can see that. So it just seemed to knock it down. So now comes up Sophia Wolf trying to tie the game up. And that ball's going to be just outside for a ball. Kuhn right now gets set. She's going to deliver the pitch. That's going to be a foul ball right there by Wolf. Count's going to go even at 1. Wolf digs in. Kuhn gets set. Here comes the pitch. And that ball's going to be popped up behind us out of play as the count is going to go 1-2 right now. Jim, how about that sunset behind us? Look at the orange in the sun back there. Really nice sunset back there. It didn't look very good. I was getting a little worried about the game even today, and boy, it's been a great evening.
He sure has.
And Wolf again fouls this one off the fence right here. Count's going to remain at 1-2.
After her first inning strikeout, she flew out to center field. Sophia, sophomore, she's got a couple of years more.
And that's a swing and a miss strike there. She's the one who hit that line drive that, if you remember, that the shortstop made a great play on. So right there, that's the end of 6. Sacred Heart leading this one 2-1. We go to the top of the 7th after a word from our sponsors.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
So, folks, we are back here for the 7th inning. Cruella on the mound. She's finishing her warm-up pitches. Sacred Heart leading this 2-1. Now, please remember, stay here at the end of this game. It is senior night for Mount St. Mary's. We're going to honor 3 different seniors that are out here tonight. And this is going to be a special night for those 3 seniors. Right now, coming up to bat is number 2, that shortstop, Ellie Morganti. Cruella's going to deliver the pitch. It's going to be low and outside right now. Count goes 1-0.
Just as I say that the wind seems to have died down, it's coming right back again, Tom.
See, you jinxed it on us, right?
I don't. I'll be quiet the next time.
No. And that pitch is going to be put into play. Just falls in as it just out of the outstretched arms of Sophia Young. But what do they say, right? Get to the top of the order. Guess what? Morganti gets to the top of the order. Now comes up Mason, and she's had the inside the park home run to actually tie this ball game up. Now let's see what happens as she's got a runner right now out there on the base pass. Cruella delivers. That pitch is going to go outside as the count goes 1-0.
And that single was another opposite field, right, where she just went with, where she pushed it right to the left field as a left-handed hitter. So.
Mason's going to look to bunt. She pulls it back. It's a strike, but you saw right there Morganti take off. She's now sitting on second base. One ball, one strike. Cruella right now is set. She's ready to deliver the pitch. Here it comes, and that's a swing and a miss right there, strike 2. Cruella right now walking to the outside of the circle. She walks up to the mound. We've got time called right now. You can see Mason gets settled in. She's ready now. Cruella delivers, and that ball's going to be a line drive. This has got the chance to score Morganti, and it's gonna. And you saw Mason now take off the second. Wow, Mason's got a double and an inside the park home run. She's coming up big. She's looking to get that post-game interview is what she's looking for.
She's on her way, Tom.
Runner on second, nobody out. Up to bat, Barb Coons, the center fielder. She's going to bunt. Wow, this is a good one. It's picked up. Bang, bang, though, at first base. She is out, but Mason gets a chance to move over to third base. A fly ball could score her right now. We've got a 3-1 ball game, and look who comes up to bat. The pitcher right now, Kuhn, looking to help herself out with a 3-1 lead and 1 out in the top of the 7th.
A lot of times when when runners are thrown out, they don't realize how important that sacrifice is. It's a beautiful bunt, did the job, and moved the runner. It was perfect.
So that first pitch was a ball outside. We got the count 1-0 on Kuhn. Corolla delivers, and that ball's going to be put into play right there to the shortstop, Young. She throws it over to first. That's the second out, but you see right there, Mason scores again, and now Sacred Heart leads this one 4-1. And up to bat right now is Gabby Petrowski, the first baseman. She had that one fly ball, if you remember, that looked like it was going deep, and then the wind stops it and it falls right in the infield. And there's a deep fly ball right here. But she's underneath it for the out. That's the third out. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Right now, Mount St. Mary needs 3 to tie this up. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. Remember, after this 2, stay here. Mount St. Mary has senior night. We're going to get a chance to honor 3 different seniors.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
So we're going to be back right here for the bottom of the 7th. We're going to show you right now. Here's the seniors that are going to be honored today. And you can see your pitcher right now, Gracie Cruella. You can see Alexa Persico right there. And Sophia Young, your shortstop. All the seniors that we're going to honor today at the end of this game. Congratulations to them with a great career here at Mount St. Mary's. But this one's far from over. We go right now to the bottom of the 7th. Sacred Heart has pulled away a little bit, 4-1 with a big 7th inning. They scored 2. Up to bat right now is number 14, the senior Alexa Persico. The pitch, and that's that outside corner. There's a strike 1.
Alexa has been on the team for varsity for 3 years, Tom. And she's going to Damon College next year.
Nice. The pitch, and that's a swing and a miss right there. Strike 2. Kuhn really, after that first inning, has settled in beautifully. She's pitched an absolute gem in this one. Kuhn right now rocks back, delivers, and that ball's going to go high and outside. I do like the pitch on an 0-2 right there, though. But what are we going to see right now for the 1-2 pitch?
1-2 pitch, you shouldn't see anything that comes near the middle of the plate, that's for sure. Oops.
And that pitch is going to go right off the helmet. Foul ball. It's going to go right off the helmet right there of Mosher. She looks like she's okay. She's got a big smile on her face.
It was a little bit high in the zone, but closer to the middle of the zone than I think she'd want it.
So the count goes right now 1-2. The pitch, that's going to go high as the count goes 2-2 right now. Count goes 2-2. Alexa right now looks in, and that pitch is going to be strike 3 right there, right at the knees. That's the first out of the inning for Sacred Heart. Now comes up to bat, which was the initial pitcher in the game, right? Taylor Zajac, as she's really pitched a phenomenal game herself, as when she came out of this was a 1-1 game. Kuhn right now is going to get set. Rocks back, delivers, and that pitch is a swing and a miss by Zajac. Count goes 0-1.
Tom, she's got her bat on the ball both times. One was a pop out, one was a ground out. But the bat's been on the ball. Let's see if she can straighten it out.
And here comes the pitch. And that ball's going to
she
be
did.
popped up. This is trouble right here. But you can see the right fielder comes in, makes a fantastic catch right there. And we're going to bring up her name right again, which is Mia Tobia. She's not hitting today. She is playing in the field, but Tobia comes up with a big catch right out there in right field for the second out. And you can see right now, up to bat will be number 5, Unique Allen, the right fielder. And here comes that pitch, and that's a strike right there in the outside corner.
She singled in the second inning, Tom, and struck out in the 5th. So let's see what you can do here in the 7th. Keep everything going.
And here comes the pitch. And that ball's going to be fouled off right now as the count's going to go 0-2. That's going to go over our right shoulders right here on the first baseline. Count goes 0-2. Kuhn's going to get set. Expect to see this one farther in the outside corner right here, and it is. And that's just outside. Perfect spot. I don't know if you could have put that anywhere better on an 0-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen digs in. Kuhn's got her sign. She's set. And that ball's going to be fouled off down the first baseline by Allen as the count remains 1-2. Again, stay with us at the end of this game as Mount St. Mary's will honor those 3 seniors we showed you. Here comes the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sacred Heart wins this one 4-1. What a great game right here by Sacred Heart. I want to thank, as we go into senior night, Jim, I want to thank you for joining me. Jim Craig right now, thank you for joining me as my color man. Can't do this without Francis Beck. He's one of the best there is out there, no doubt. BJ Stack, as you can see right now, giving us some of the close-up shots in the camera. And we keep trying to get better and better. You can see the 4 camera views we go with tonight. So 4 cameras here. So we're going to talk out, look out probably, if not later tonight, tomorrow, we will choose our players of the game, and there will be interviews with those players. So we're going to right now take a quick break so we can get set up for their senior night. Stay with us as we honor 3 seniors here tonight.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
Welcome back. We have Tom Prince out there. Tom Prince is out there grabbing our interviews. in a couple minutes. So we're going to take another short break, and when we come back, we will have our post-game interviews. And then actually, they're going to get ready for the senior ceremony right now, so we'll take it out to that.
That's all. I just need you to press that button and you'll see it go green. Okay? And then you. Oh, okay, that one's great.
All right. So this is the part I really dislike. So I first would like to thank all the parents that are here tonight. I know the spring has been very uncooperative this season. Lots of schedule movement for sure. Thank you for adjusting your busy schedule, not only for the players, but for us as coaches. Mr. Young, our game changer guru, I appreciate you for the past 2 seasons. So I know I've only been coaching you girls for 2 seasons, but it definitely seems a lot longer than that. Throughout the past 2 seasons, we have many challenges, and for the most part, we've managed to overcome those challenges. So this past year was probably the most challenging for me in 12 years of coaching. As we all know, in October of 2021, my wife was diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer. As weeks passed by, the uncertainty of me not coaching for the 2022 season was becoming more realistic. My number one priority at that time was to take care of my wife. I remember having a conversation with my wife, Robin, and telling her that I'm going to call Sam and tell him that I'm not going to do this season. Without any hesitation, she looked at me and said, "Absolutely not. Those girls are counting on you and Julia. Do what you love to do." The support that not only these girls displayed but Mount was overwhelming. all the messages I received from the players checking on my wife, seeing if anything that they can do, was touching to say the least. I would definitely have regretted not coaching you girls this year. Was it the outcome that we wanted? Absolutely not. However, this team has made such an impact on my life, you girls have no idea. So, from day one I met you, I have never experienced a person that you never had a bad attitude, a negative attitude, and we thank you for that. I also thank you for giving the sassiness to your parents and not us as coaches. I also never met a kid who puts more pressure on themselves to go above and beyond than you. I will definitely miss your positive attitude, our Android conversations, and making fun of my analogies. So if there's one thing I want you to remember from me is these words: don't stress about things you can't control. Alexa, your personality, smile, and our funny conversations about Mr. Frank are going to be missed. I don't think in all my years coaching I ever had a player who's always come to the plate with a smile. You have made the past 2 seasons you have made the past 2 seasons a coach's dream to coach a player like you. Your leadership and being a team leader will be missed. Alexa, please know how special you are. In someone's darkest days, you can shed light with your great attitude and contagious smile. Oh, Gray. Where do we begin? I've never met anyone with your personality and sense of humor, and that's what makes you so special. You stay true to yourself, and you don't care what anyone else says or thinks. I wish there were more people like you in life. So many people want to be followers and not leaders. In the past 2 seasons, I think you said sorry more than anyone I've known in a lifetime. The only thing you should be sorry for is not being truthful and forgetting that your iPhone has a location on it. Should have gotten an Android. I'm going to miss the conversations and the random things that come from your mouth. In the past 2 seasons, you've grown into such a beautiful human being, and you have been such a great team leader. Grace, stay true to who you are, and remember, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it or you're not good enough. Believe in yourself, that's all that matters, and you will be able to achieve anything in life. And last but not least, if you ever need help creating a playlist, you know my phone number. Thank you.
I'm with the time, so I can use my iPhone to read off this. Let me pull this up. All right, this is going to be short and sweet a little bit. So the past 2 seasons coaching you girls has been a lot of fun, to say the least. Graduating college, I knew I wanted softball to stay a part of my life. I might be called a traitor, but I would have picked a better school to coach at, and I can't be happier with my decision of coming here. So starting off with Alexa, you were one of the most patient and smart players at the plate. I know we always joked about how many times you walked, but a walk is better than a hit. So you're not only a great softball player, but a captain that leads by example. As coaches, we can rely on you day in and day out to stay consistent on the field and be an example for the girls. And now, Gray, not only are you a great softball player, but also a great student. Mr. Frank, got you, don't worry. You work hard at your craft, from breaking down your swing and knowing what you need to fix. And as we all saw today, your hour-long warm-up. I try to figure out words to write down to explain your hilarious personality, but there are literally no words I could figure out what to say. All I know is I don't know what we're going to do next year with you coming in every single practice with the most random story that had nothing to do with what we're talking about, but we're going to miss it. And lastly, Soph, you reminded me a lot of myself as a player, and for that I was excited to coach you. even though positioning you in the field was a battle every day. But you got better this year. You did great. We all know you have a great bat and a great speed, but what made you an even better player was your positivity. That was better as a player and teammate. Was a positive attitude, which carried this team to keep fighting. Even though we got sidetracked a lot, I'm going to miss frick and frack, your distractions and whatever you guys want to talk about. We're going to miss it. And for the next chapter in your life, which will be college, the best advice is to enjoy it. It goes as fast as high school does, probably faster. So don't stress on little things and just enjoy your time away from your parents.
Alexa, so who's got Gray?
Okay. Well, there, Maddie. Oh. No, I stay here. Okay. I have Gray.
I go up here?
Oh, we're going to stand next to each other?
Oh, this is weird.
Should I face the crowd or face? Oh, even better. All right. Okay. Gray, I really enjoyed getting to know you during the softball season. I'm so glad we've gotten closer these last few months and have talked a lot more, not just about softball. You have made me laugh so hard some of these practices, even when I was super stressed. Thank you for being such an amazing leader to everyone on our team. I know you don't always believe in yourself and you can get really down when you make mistakes, but I want you to remember that those errors never matter to us. You always try hard and you inspire us by doing so. You never failed to lighten the mood during really difficult games. You've given us all the option of one-on-ones, and you never hesitate to drive us all to the games. I know everyone looks up to you as an example of how to have fun, but also how to be passionate about a sport. You have had an amazing season, and I'm so proud of you. Even though some people think you're only deserving of a hard hat award, you deserve so much more. You're an amazing student, excellent teammate, and an even better friend. Thank you for everything, and good luck in college.
Here, you guys can go in the backstop so you guys can hear. Sorry, buddy.
Hi, Gray.
Hi, Molly.
I'm gonna throw up.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna puke on you.
Actually gonna mount. So when I came here, I didn't really know what I was gonna walk in on. However, the very first time I heard, "Hey, mamas," I crossed from the room. I knew I was in good hands. So the phrase comes from the one and only Gracie, or even Short Hop, if you will. Along with the other captains, they all made my first time here so welcoming, and I was very happy to be where I was. Between your stupid dancing and cracking jokes in the field, he never failed to make me laugh. I'm so thankful for every memory I've made with this team, and none of it would have been done without our three captains. I would have never started listening to Harry Styles without Alexa. I know. It's very valid. I do recommend. Don't worry. I wouldn't have had anyone to hold hands in the field with, except for Soph. So I'm thankful for you. And, of course, Gray, you bring sunshine to the team, and I couldn't thank you enough for that. Thank you for all the memories, and I wish you the best of luck no matter where you end up. I'm going to puke right now.
You're welcome.
Molly's.
Oh, yeah. Hey, no, Ray. We got one more. Hello?
No,
Z-Dog. Hello.
Why are you up here?
What'd you say?
Why are you up here?
We split.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can brighten any room with your radiant smile. Oh, that was I'm sorry. I want to start off by saying I admire your leadership skills on the team. You truly are a team leader. This season has really flown by, and all of us are going to miss you so much next year. You are an awesome pitcher and overall softball player. We know you will do great things at Fisher and in life. Good luck, dog.
Come on. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. How do I get it?
All right. Alexa, it's hard to believe we're here and it's the end of the season and that you're graduating already. I know we've only known each other for a few months, but it feels so much longer. You resemble leadership qualities and a fun attitude, which is why we know you will excel in the future. I can't wait to see what you accomplish in life, and don't forget to live life to the fullest. I'm really going to miss the times we've had but I know you're going to do great things.
I don't think I would have gotten through this season without you. But it feels like I've known you for decades. And I will miss all your quirky dance moves and funny jokes, dog. As well as our conversations in the field. You will always hold a special place in my heart, and I wish you the best, dog. XOXO, Alexis and Taylor.
I'm not rapping this. I'm gonna cry. Wait, I gotta switch hands.
Miss Soph, it was my pleasure to play another year of softball with you this year. Thank you for absolutely everything. I couldn't imagine this team without you. I can always count on you to encourage me to do well, whether it's at a game or at practice. You never fail to make me laugh, and that's something that I will miss dearly. You inspired me so much this year to do great. You are someone who I looked up to not only as a captain, but also as someone who I got to call one of my closest friends. I appreciate you for driving me to almost every single game and letting me hang out with you and Gray before games. There's no one else I would want to sing Stir Fry with. You'll forever be my favorite shortstop, who was also a beast behind the plate. Next year won't be the same without you. I'm so proud of all your accomplishments, and I can't wait to see where your life takes you. Love you so.
With your radiant smile and positive attitude. You're such an open person, and you are super fun to talk to.
Dog, not only are you an amazing person, but you're an amazing shortstop and fill-in catcher. We will all wish you the best of luck, and we'll miss you.